Hey guys, welcome to another video. That's right, your boy Shadow Raptor is back in business. So, yeah, you know, it has been a crazy few weeks, but yeah. Other than that, um, let's begin with the video. So, I recently finished season 3 of Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal. Excuse me if I butchered his name. He's a really great creator. I am a fan of his work, like Samurai Jack. Oh, what else? There was another series I watched. Maybe clips of, but it was still very peak. But yeah, I finished season 3 of Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal, which is the finale of this amazing, beautiful series. It deserved the award it got, cause man, the amount of storytelling put into this was impeccable. So yeah, this is not gonna be a long video. Probably gonna be about 15 minutes or so. I don't know. It's gonna be short. So yeah, viewer discretion advised. There's a bunch of spoilers. So yeah, there's that. Anyways, first watch the series, come back here. Alright. Or just watch clips. But anyways, yeah. Season 3 of Primal. Man. Spear resurrects as a zombie, first of all. And that's peak. That's peak. That's really, really peak. Because, I was not really satisfied with the ending in season 2. But I'm glad this season 3 covers like gaps between what happens between when Spear dies and when Spear's daughter grows up to be, this girl riding on the back of one of Fang's children. So yeah. So this was really peak, and I really liked how we get to go on a journey because he Spear does lose his memory along the way, um, of trying to discover his identity and his true self. So this and it was portrayed in a really good way. He first sees that there's like this cricket which has the same pattern as Fang, and he thinks it's Fang, and he's just fighting so hard for that cricket, and that's just really tells a lot about you know that passion that is portrayed with Spear, and how much he loves his family. So yeah, I mean, it was kind of sad that to see that the cricket died, but then he realizes soon that Fang is a T Rex, of course. Is not a cricket because of the Fang, the iconic Fang of Fang. So yeah, but man, it was peak. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but it was amazing, the storytelling. But anyways, back to the story. Um, Spear like then goes to the village of Mira, and Fang doesn't really recognize him because he's a rotting, decomposing body. So he was just reanimated. So he gets hated by Fang. I mean, of course, Fang's children loves him, but not Fang herself, and the rest of the village doesn't really like um Fang. I mean, Spear. Even though, like, let me backtrack a little bit because their village did get jumped by, I'm guessing, a bunch of, I don't know what you would even call them. Entelodon. They look like entelodons, but some people are saying they're Androsarchuses. I don't know. It's kind of a mixed opinion about what could those creatures be. So they get kidnapped, especially that little boy that tried to ride on Fang's child. He also gets kidnapped too, and they're in this pit where they need to feed their, like, because these are, I'm guessing, baby entelodons or androsarchuses. I don't know what these are. I'm just gonna refer to them as entelodons because that's what they look the most like to me. So the entelodons, right? So I'm guessing these are smaller like babies, and then like there's like this huge alpha like female like matriarch that always comes to feed on them, and then on the people, and then it goes back to sleeping, and then they drink from the milk. They drink the milk from the matriarch, or the alpha of the entelodons. So yeah, And then we see Spear come in. Okay, so it is kind of a planned division thing because Mira doesn't want to go directly towards the Entelodons. She wants to plan this out first. So she tries to plan it out, and then she has got it down, and then Spear joins Zombie Spear joins Mira, and he just joins in and completely demolishes them completely. So yeah, I'm not gonna be showing too much of that. As I'm talking, there will be images appearing, but I'm not gonna show too much of it because YouTube and all, and it's AI. But anyways, and also for your discretion, this will have some violent themes to it, but other than that, it should be good, I guess. But yeah, he just completely wrecks everything, completely demolishes the Entelodons, and especially Fang when she bites down on the Entelodon, the Alpha Entelodon. It was just it's amazing how much passion they have for the family that they will be going to great heights in order to protect the family they love. That's I feel like that's a theme that's being portrayed throughout even throughout the series. I mean, it has always been portrayed. So because of the loss Fang and Spear experienced, especially in season one. So yeah, season three, man. And then as he's being hated by the village, he runs away, and then he finds this group of people. And they I mean, as I was watching it in HBO Max, I kind of read a little bit of the description. I'm pretty sure they're called shadow people of like the volcano. I don't know, but these people, right? He's entered this arena. He wins every single fight, and then he gets this rewards. He gets rewarded with this crown, and then he keeps drinking this black liquid, as we saw. I think in season two, which mutated him into this giant King Kong Hulk spear, but except it doesn't really have that effect on him. He just drinks it, and then um I'm guessing it it regenerates him or something, cuz like later on he does get his skin back and he does go back to normal, but I'm guessing that's what the black liquid does. So we just see this endless cycle of him just doing all these fights to keep his crown, and it's to really emphasize that he found his group of people, but he still has in his mind Mira and his child. So he goes back. He sees his child. And then he goes back, and then again he draws pictures. He tries to make a toy for um his child, which I think is really good storytelling with this, because I really like how they're trying to make such an effort with showing how Spear can be a father, like a really loving, caring father for his child, especially as like it actually like brought me to tears a little bit as I was watching it. So yeah, so Spear tries to find like he's like taking like parts of his opponents and making a toy out of it, and he's just like riding back and forth trying to see his child on his pterosaur that he finds from one of his opponents once again. So yeah, I think it was really cool how he found another ally, which was a pterosaur that he normally like rides on. So I think that was really cool too. So as he's trying to like fight these opponents, and he just ignores the crown. I really like how he just doesn't really care about his crown, and he cares more about his family. But the elder of those people is not really having it. So she tries to get him to move on, but he doesn't really want to move on. So he just goes to Mira. And here's what really scared me, because as Mira and Fang and the children are trying to look for a spear, they encounter this weird looking Black Panther looking thing. I don't know. It was so weird, honestly, because that was so unexpected. Like it was just so smart. It was constantly cutting Fang and like brutally injuring her, and Fang is trying to like bite onto this panther thing. It's just so smart. It's just dodging everything. It's like Albert Wesker, just like doing this. Ooh, 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 yeah, like trying to dodge her, but Fang luckily survived and killed the panther thing. But that scene just really caught me off guard, and I really like how it still has that little like it has that theme of like enemies trying to like coming like enemies trying to like come over and try to like annihilate them, kind of like season one, how it was having that anthology like um that and those like anthology episodes as they face each enemy. It's kind of they're trying to like throw that into the mix of like this mainline story of trying to get Spear back. So Fang does survive, and then Fang looks at Spear and finally recognizes him because he's mostly regenerated except for his hand, but and he has gray skin. But other than that, they meet, and then they get kidnapped once again by the Shadow People, and this time the Shadow People are looking to for Mira, Fang's children, and Fang to kill each other and throwing Spear into the mix too. So they get fed the black liquid, which mutates them heavily, and I really like there's a little bit of a discovery, like a little bit of a development of a discovery that pain um just returns them back to normal, and they get returned back to normal, and they as they look over to the volcano because the volcano is erupting and the shadow people are getting annihilated. So really like how there's a bunch of like struggle and you know a lot of depth with with this storyline. It was just amazing. I'm sorry if I'm sounding so much like a broken record. This series is amazing, impeccable. This whole entire series, especially this season. Um, it's not my favorite season. I would say my favorite season would have to be the first one because it was the OG. But this season, it was a good closing. It was a well developed finale for Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal. So yeah, I mean, of course, we know at the end they all sleep together. Fang, babe, baby Spear or Spear's baby, um, Fang's babies, and then Spear, and then Mira. They all sleep together, and then we get fast forward to the final episode of season two. They show that clip of the child just on the back of one of Fang's children, and then Spear is we know, and then now we know that Spear is alive, and he is back to normal, and he's just proud of what his daughter is because it's just a reflection of his prime back then. So yeah, but overall, Tartakovsky's Primal season three, I'll give it a 9.7 out of 10. Impeccable storytelling. Not my favorite, but impeccable storytelling. And overall, the series, I'm gonna have to give it a 9.8 out of 10 because it was impeccable, amazing. I really loved it. Like you're never gonna get a series like that again. Like it was that legendary, you know. Amazing storytelling, amazing art style, and just imagine amazing world building, you know, this atmosphere, uh, and especially the chemistry between the characters is really good too. So yeah, that's my take on Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal. It was just season three was just amazing, and I would and if you guys are watching this review, I mean, without watching the series, I mean, I highly doubt that you're watching this without watching the series, but please watch the series. It's really good. And yeah, I'm just in awe of the series. I can never get that out of my mind. I'm surely gonna miss that series a lot. So yeah. But anyways, that is all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe so you can get more reviews and more videos from me. There is a bunch of videos planned because it is summertime, so yeah. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Shower Raptor signing out.